It's hard to believe, but abusers who strangle their partners are not receiving the appropriate punishments for such violent and damaging crimes. A recent analysis of court records for England and Wales following the introduction of a new law, the Domestic Abuse Act, that makes strangulation and suffocation specific offenses, showed that there is a wide variation in punishments being handed down. Victims of strangulation can suffer from severe brain damage, strokes, memory loss, and severe psychological trauma. They are 7 times more likely to be killed by their partner in the future, according to research. One case that illustrated the extent of the problem was Corey Dixon, 25, from Rotherham, who was spared prison despite pleading guilty to strangling a woman 3 times in 3 months, as well as to 2 counts of assault and 1 of stalking that occurred in the presence of a child. Instead, he was given a combined 20-week suspended sentence, drug rehab, and sent on a relationships course. Other cases illustrated similar outcomes, offenders being given more lenient terms, including in cases where there were multiple offenses or where children were present during the attacks. Richard Laurie, 22, pulled a knife on his ex-partner and strangled her for 10 to 15 seconds and was given a 12-month suspended term, a restraining order, and sent on a relationships course after admitting strangulation and assault by beating. Graham Jones, 35, from Flintshire, was given 140 hours of unpaid work, a restraining order, and ordered to pay £199 after admitting strangling his girlfriend of 6 years, and was also required to complete 35 days of rehab and sent on a relationships course. These wide variations in sentencing have raised alarm among domestic abuse experts, who said it suggested some judges were failing to grasp the severity of the crime. Victims' rights activists are pushing for mandatory specialist training for magistrates and judges, and the urgent publication of specific guidelines for sentencing in cases of the new offenses. The Ministry of Justice says, independent judges decide sentences based on the facts of a case, but their changes mean perpetrators now face up to 5 years in prison. Unfortunately, it is clear that the punishments given in cases of strangulation or suffocation are too lenient in many cases. Abusers are not being punished appropriately for their actions, leaving the victim feeling unsafe and ashamed. As citizens, we need to continue to raise awareness of this problem and work towards getting perpetrators the punishment they deserve. We must come together and work towards creating more effective solutions and ensure criminal justice systems treat these crimes with the gravity they deserve. By doing so, we can help create a safer environment where women are not held back by fear and abuse.